So in this video we're going to look at the impact of push and pull behaviour, and this is a model by Rackham and Morgan. When we look at our coaching skills, our ability to flex on the scale of push and pull is incredibly important. So what are we saying? When we are pushing, we are saying that we have the power, it's our agenda, and we're using behaviours such as telling, instructing or guiding. At the other end of the scale, where we've got pull, what we're doing is we're saying that you have the power and I'm going to elicit from you the knowledge and everything that you have by questions and good listening. Sometimes when people think they're coaching, they're actually telling and they're more in push than pull. But imagine if somebody was pushing you. Imagine you'd said you wanted to go somewhere in the room and I start to push you. And as I'm pushing, you are going to feel some resistance there. No matter how much you thought that was where in the room I wanted to go, the likelihood is you are going to want to push back. And that's what happens when we use behaviours that are overly push. People tend to want to say to you, no, I can't do that, or I don't want to do that, or that won't work. So pull is very much about unlocking their potential by using good questions and by making sure that they feel they have some power in a situation. What could happen if we use push too much? Because often I find that that's the manager's default style. Well, number one, people will not accept accountability. Because if I'm always telling you what to do, it's very easy for you to keep coming back to me and say, well, that didn't work, what shall I do now? Secondly, people don't get developed very much because they start to become too dependent on you and thinking that you will always have the answer to things. Very importantly, you won't be able to go on holiday and switch off your emails because people will constantly be wanting to ask you to make that decision for them. And customers won't feel so satisfied because you won't have the power to tell them something if they think they've got to keep coming and asking you to give them the suggestion. The most important thing is that you won't work so hard as a manager if you stay in pull. So we could retitle this programme, How to Work Less Hard as a Manager.